Good afternoon, Fit for Lifers. Coach Fran here with the Promise Foot Release video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a body scan and assessment. And the reason why we do that is not only will we be doing myofascial release with the release ball, but we'll also be improving the efficiency of the nervous system to connect to our center of gravity and balance our body in relation to the center of gravity. So let's begin. Stand with your feet equidistant apart and parallel. And now close your eyes. Focus on your feet. Does it feel like the weight is heavier on one leg than the other? Does one foot feel like it's forward of the other? Those are signs of neural inefficiency. Does it feel like your legs are gripping, your toes are gripping, your muscles in your feet are gripping, or the muscles in your legs are gripping, or perhaps your glutes, etc.? Go ahead and open your eyes. All right, so now we're going to do a toe lift assessment. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to give you a verbal preview. I'm going to have you close your eyes, lift all 10 toes off the ground, hold that for 10 seconds, feeling if your body sways forward or back, either when you lift or while they're up in the air. We're then going to take a deep breath in, exhale, and put all our toes down and assess any sway. All right, there's your verbal preview. Let's begin. Close your eyes. Lift all 10 toes up, feeling for sway. Now, we're going to hold this for about 10 seconds, and as we do, we're going to assess ourselves the whole time for sway, forward or backward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, put all 10 toes down. You're feeling if your body drifts forward or backward at all. Go ahead and open your eyes. If it did, that again is a sign of a neural inefficiency. In other words, your nervous system is having a little bit of difficulty assessing where your body is in relation to your center. And that's because of what Suzie Hitzman calls stuck stress. So hopefully this is going to release it. All right. So not only will this improve the glidability, if you will, of the fascia, and thereby increasing your efficiency in movement, but also hopefully rid you of this neural inefficiency. So here we are. It improves your ability to assess where your body is in space. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place the neural ball under my foot, and I'm going to compress now, side to side, shift my weight. I'm seeing what level of pressure I can tolerate at this point. So I'm pressing side to side for a few times. I get a sense of what kind of pressure I can tolerate. And then I'm going to kind of hold that. I'm going to take a step back. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And I'm going to begin gliding, all right? So I'm going to glide the ball from the center of my arch or foot all the way to the back of the heel and then back up, slowly moving my foot side to side, gliding the ball, putting pressure on the ball, trying to manipulate the tissue between the bones and the ball. From there, I'm going to do something called a direct shear. So for about 15 to 20 seconds now, I'm going to keep my toes down, and I'm going to quickly wiggle that ball forward and back in that position number one, which is pretty much right under the arch, just ahead of the heel and under the arch. After about 15 seconds of that, I'm going to go ahead and rinse. So I'm going to roll the ball from my great toe to my heel, my second toe, third toe. Just, pick your foot up. Whoops. Pick your foot up and glide it. I was on my fourth toe, on my fifth toe. And I'm going to repeat that. Great toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. And you want that ball to glide or rinse in a straight line, okay? So if you're feeling this side to side, again, that's a sign of neural inefficiency. Once I've rinsed, I'm going to create something called an indirect shear. So I'm staggered stance again. I've got my toes over the ball, right? I'm going to lift my toes up, fan them apart, press them down. So now my heel is down, my toes are down. All right, so the toes are down, crunch your toes, hold it, pick them up and wiggle your toes now. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Easier said than done. And put it down and pick them up and wiggle. And then do that again. You can do that 3 or 4 times, all right? And then we're going to create some friction. So you're going to move that ball quickly, back and forth, creating that friction under your feet, improving the circulation, and then stimulating the nerves on the bottom of your feet real quick, okay? Now once you've done that, go ahead and place your feet down and close your eyes, and now reassess, right? Make sure you're parallel, make sure you're even, right? Close your eyes, and let's just kind of check this out. So what I'm experiencing is a tingling definitely in my foot, not just the bottom, but the top as well. My right leg feels lighter, if that's, I guess, yeah. And not quite as grippy. It feels like my left foot's gripping a bit, and yeah. So it just feels lighter, maybe warmer. It definitely stimulated. And there you have it. You'd want to treat both feet, and there's your myofascial release. I really hope this helps with your foot pain, discomfort, and ankle pain, and it will definitely improve the gliding of the fascia by improving the hydration of the connective tissue. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day.